We have the latest gaming phone from Infinix here. The GT30 Pro. I also managed to get a free gaming kit here which we'll also unbox later. I bought this unit for 17,000 Philippine pesos, which is a 12 gigs RAM, 512 storage variant. We also have an A256 variant here in the Philippines for 15,000 pesos. The box looks very nice and I think it is not the usual pull-up type. GT30 Pro's chipset is the very capable 4nm MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Ultimate. Variants here in the Philippines has 3 colors, the dark flare which is more expensive and always out of stock, shadow ash aka the grey color, and the blade white which is the one I have here. Wow. That's why the box opening is different. It's not the box, but rather just a wrapper of the box. We have here the MPL certification logo which refers to smartphones that have been tested, approved and officially endorsed by the Mobile Legends Professional League or MPL for competitive play. We also have the quick specs information here at the back. The battery of the GT30 Pro is a huge 5500 mAh capacity that can be charged up to 45 watts. It also supports wireless charging up to 30 watts and can also do reverse wired charging for 10 watts and reverse wireless up to 5 watts. It also supports 2 physical nano SIM, but no eSIM support though. It is also IP64 dust and water resistant, which means it can withstand splashes and light rains, but do not submerge nor spray directly with water. We have the usual SIM ejector pin here. And wow. A free silicone case with a design that I assume will also align with the back design of the phone. And of course, some paperwork. Let's put that aside for now. We have the phone itself here, which we'll open later. Let's look deeper inside the box first. Okay. We have a big 45-watt charging brick here. And it has a USB-A port with an orange highlight on it. Not as high as the 100-watt brick that came from Honor 400, but still good. And of course, we also have the USB-A to USB-C charging cable here in plain white, also with orange highlight. And I think that's it. That's all the contents of the box. Let's now go back to the phone and unwrap it. Okay. The phone looks gorgeous, especially the back side. But let's start with the top first. We have the secondary smaller speaker here, an IR blaster, and a microphone hole. At the right side we have the volume rocker and power button with an orange accent. And of course the GT trigger, which are the 2 capacitive buttons at both ends of the side which are great additional controls for gaming. At the bottom we have the main speaker's grill, the USB Type-C charging port, another microphone hole, and the dual SIM tray. On the left side, we have nothing. No buttons or ports. The front is a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a very impressive 93.7% screen-to-body ratio. Let's go to the back first while the phone boots up. Oh wow. Look at this back. It looks like a frosted transparent glass with the lower right part being fully transparent, showing a really cool design. Oh. And it also lights up. I think the phone has booted already since it already activated the mechanical light waves. And we have here an orange accented line camera module, composed of the huge 108 megapixel main sensor with 82-degree field of view and f1.89 aperture. Along with the 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens with f2.2 and 111.4 field of view. The dual flash is in between the 2 lenses. These lenses can record up to 4K 60 FPS, which is more than what Honor 400 offers. Wow. I really love the finish of this back. Anyway, going back to the camera, we have a 13 megapixel front-facing lens, also with 82-degree field of view and an f2.2 aperture, which can record up to 4K 30 FPS. Let's try to check out the SIM tray situation here. While I open this, let me just mention that this phone is also equipped with Wi-Fi 6 with Bluetooth 5.4. Not the latest Wi-Fi 7 nor the latest Bluetooth 6.1, but still very capable connectivity. Here's the SIM tray. It has a rubber protection, as expected with its IP54 rating. And we have a double-sided nano SIM slot here. As mentioned earlier, there's no support for eSIM on GT30 Pro and apparently, also no option for memory expansion. Aside from this, the phone also supports FM radio, which is very rare nowadays. GT30 Pro also has an IR blaster as mentioned earlier. And the usual NFC, GPS, and support for USB Type-C earphones and OTG. Let's now unbox the gaming kit, which I got for free. This is a while supply lasts kind of freebie, and I was lucky enough to still get one. I'm not sure if they will sell this, but as of the creation of this video, I cannot find anything like it being sold. Okay. Here we go. We have a very nice black hard case here called the MagCase. It is not transparent though, so it will be covering the gorgeous transparent back design of the phone. The center part of this case is magnetic, thus the name MagCase, basically making the GT30 Pro a MagSafe capable device. This is where you can attach the magnetic cooler fan that also comes with the gaming kit. We also have holes here so you can still show off the mechanical light waves. The gaming kit box also comes with a USB Type-C to Type-C cable, which means the fan will also be powered by a Type-C port. And here is the cooler fan, officially called as the MagCharge cooler. As the name implies, this is also equipped with a magnet. Magnets here are very strong as well. And of course, it also has a cooling pad inside the case. Really nice. But just for comparison, let's try out the silicone case that comes with the box first. Okay. This looks very nice as well, and the advantage here is that it is transparent, so the back design of the phone is still visible, in case you want to flaunt that. You don't have much protection here though, and also no magnets. Now let's try the MagCase. Since this is a hard case, it protects the phone better. It also looks very good, but the disadvantage here is, you don't see the beautiful back design of the phone anymore. But, as mentioned earlier, this turns your phone to be a mag-safe phone, so you can now use the MagCharge cooler. One disadvantage of using the MagCharge cooler though is that it needs to be plugged in. It has no battery for itself and also no way to charge it via the phone. So, when using it, you will need to be near a power outlet. It's very cool to use the MagCharge cooler though. Aside from the aesthetic of the RGB light and the obvious advantage of cooling your phone down, it also supports wireless charging. It can charge your phone when attached. This feature, especially when paired with the MagCase, activates the phone's Draco mode, which enables simultaneous active cooling and charging during gaming. The Infinix's 3D vapor cloud chamber cooling system, central to the phone's thermal strategy, improves heat dissipation by about 20% and reduces chip temperatures by around 3 degrees Celsius as compared to other cooling setups. Touching this pad here, it is really cold. It is comparable to a water with ice on it. Yes, it's that cold. The display of the GT30 Pro is gorgeous. It is a 1224 by 2720, 1.5K resolution, up to 144Hz refresh rate. Up to a whopping 4500 nits peak brightness. At 2304 HPWM dimming, and up to 240Hz touch sampling rate. And a very impressive 100% DCI-P3 color gamut. Fingerprint sensor is also under the display. It's just an optical sensor and not the fancy ultrasonic sensors that flagship level phones has, like what I have in my Honor Magic 7 Pro. But this fingerprint sensor is fast enough and normal casual phone users won't even notice the difference with ultrasonic sensors. As you might notice, aside from the fingerprint sensor, these are flagship level of display specs on a mid-range phone with a very cheap price tag. Wow. Infinix really went all in on this display. And I think the last topic that I want to cover here are the gaming-centric features on this phone. I've already mentioned the GT trigger earlier, and to add to that, GT30 Pro also have X Arena, which is a gaming hover launcher that optimizes performance, manages notifications, tracks FPS, and gives game-related controls. This is the equivalent of Armoury Crate on ROG phones. And while inside the game, GT30 Pro also has an equivalent of X mode from ROG Phone, it's called X Boost. A performance mode that allocates CPU and GPU resources for smoother gaming, reduces background activity, and manages thermals and power use. I will be creating a dedicated video for these features, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you won't miss that video when it comes out. Alright. I think that's all I can share for now. I will definitely spend time using this phone before I release a review video. But watch out maybe for some shorts videos related to the Infinix GT30 Pro, which I'll release as I am in the process of thoroughly reviewing this awesome phone. If you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. If it has helped you in any way, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Nilasuj for watching. Noba Air.